Hello and welcome to Nailed It Intuition and Tarot. I am Torch and thank you so much for visiting my channel. Today we're just going to do a collective read to see what messages that the collective needs to hear. Please remember that all tarot readings and intuitive messages are for entertainment purposes only. We all have our own intuition, and so always use your own wisdom, discernment, and common sense and judgment. You do have free will and are never under any force, coercion, or spell because of viewing my content, so please take what resonates and disregard what does not. So I'm going to go ahead and open up with a blessing for the cards. Today I'm going to be using the Numerology Guidance Cards to kind of set the tone for the general tone of the reading. And for the tarot, I'm going to be using the Tazama Tarot. Okay. So at this time, I am calling on the presence of the Most High Creator living within us and permeating all of creation and consciousness to join me now. I welcome you and your holy ones of the highest vibration into this space. Any energies or entities not as mentioned are not welcome here and must leave now. Our souls have a plan, and through this reading, may obstacles to our soul's plan be removed so that we may shine our brightest light out into the world. May the roads which lead to the manifestation of our highest path be now open and swift. Please guide the understanding of those listening to only receive what is meant for them without perversion. And may my understanding and speech be plain and clear so that only what is needed to bring truth, wisdom, and confidence is spoken. And so it is uttered, and so it is done. Okay, so I'm going to begin to shuffle the cards. Please provide messages for the collective needs to hear. Please provide messages that the collective needs to hear at this time. Thank you so much. Okay, we've got the number 8 card, Manifestation. All right, so we'll sit this here as that will be the overall tone for the reading. Just to take a peek at the bottom of the deck, we do have change. All right, so definitely some changes are going to be required in order to get the manifestation that it is that we are hoping to receive. Okay. And don't forget to like, subscribe if you like my reading style. Share the video and also comment on this video. So thank you so much for your guidance and wisdom. Please help the collective. Please show us what we need to know for our greatest and highest good. Please show us what we need to know for our greatest and highest good. Show us what we need to know for our greatest and highest good. Thank you. Okay, so let's just start here. All right, we have here the 3 of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Temperance card, and the 7 of Cups. Okay, I'll sit with the energy for a moment to see what's coming through. Okay, we've been seeing this 3 of Swords card, quite a bit so far in the readings that I've been doing. So, but the tone that this is definitely taking is that there's been some healing to whatever heartbreak or setback has been suffered in the past. I feel a reprioritization of priorities also, but mostly just that with the Ace of Cups here, it's like the divine is like sending a healing balm to soothe and actually restore or recover whatever you felt was stolen, taken, or broken from some upset that happened in the past. It seems like there was an aspect of divine timing involved with this, and lots of patience, maybe even like prayer and focus, I feel, towards healing the heart space in a very restorative way. And I also feel with the 7 of Cups here, this feels like a resurrection of dreams to me, that maybe there were some dreams that were lost or forgotten, or just concealed, let's say. because we were dealing with getting over an upset. And like I said, a reprioritization. So part of the new options, the, how you're imagining and envisioning, I feel a very creative energy coming through with this Seven of Cups, that like you're starting to dream again. You're starting to wonder again, what can I create? What are my options? What do I really have? What do I really want? How do I want to make the most out of this healing time that I have experienced? Because I feel something about what was sacrificed or experienced as a sacrifice in the past has helped to refocus. Like maybe you were concerned about the wrong things, or maybe you were concerned about things that could be seen as like low vibrational, or maybe there were some choices that made that weren't for your best and highest good. And so even though it seemed like the loss of that particular thing or person or situation may have seemed like a setback, I feel the divine offering something to replace it that is more in line with your heart space, with what your heart actually wants, what's going to heal you, what's going to make you feel good and better. And this Temperance card, I'm just imagining as like this angel in the card continues to pour back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So there's an aspect of alchemy here and manifestation that has already happened to bring this healing into fruition. Okay, so this energy does feel a bit potent. And I want to say also that, it almost feels like this upset was a requirement. And I have some hesitation even as I say that, because I feel like it could be very difficult to hear. But, there are tests, there are trials there, as the wheel turns, so to speak. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. But anytime there's a down, the up is coming right behind it. And so I just feel that, as part of the normal rotation or normal ebb and flow of things, this could not have been avoided, okay? But I believe it has now allowed you to access some power, access, like the broken heart is not really a breaking down as much as it is like a breaking open, okay? So that your heart can be filled with new things, or more, let's say, holy. And when I say holy, I don't mean that in a religious respect. I mean holy as in like being made whole, okay? Spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, that type of thing. Okay, so let's get some more energy for this manifestation. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your guidance. Okay. All right. Okay, so what we have here next is the Hierophant. This is the Judgment, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. And let's take a look and see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Tower. Okay, this is, I feel this energy of change that we saw at the bottom of this deck from the numerology deck mentioned change. So that could be definitely what this Tower card is referring to. I want to just see what's behind the Tower card. We've got the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the World. All right. So it's almost like there was a level of maturity or some type of completion energy that has taken place. Completing one cycle, beginning to start another. And as that new cycle starts, you have to disrupt some things, okay? You have to like shake things up. So let's say that, when I think of the World and the Tower energy, it gives that impression of like when you're laying concrete and like you're waiting on the concrete to dry, okay? And then the concrete is finally dry, but once, you know, if the concrete represents the cycle and the dryness represents the ending of that cycle, it's almost like, how do we start something new? How do we make something new when we already have something that's like firm and solidified? And so the Tower comes in and the change comes in to break all that up, because it's like, okay, it's time to start something new. It's time. So this could definitely have been like a tearing down, I want to say, of some type of foundation which had been laid, maybe in regards to religious beliefs, or maybe in regards to somebody that you actually looked up to as like a mentor or a teacher, you know, something that you had learned, something that was kind of like a life philosophy for yourself. I feel is what has, you know, it's like it doesn't work for me anymore. You know, I can't, you know, I need something new. I need, you know, what you needed for this next cycle to begin, for you really to start to manifest, because I'm feeling this as like some limited beliefs. I'm feeling this as needing to change some core beliefs that you had, which had really started to shape and frame up how you had view your life, or how you viewed yourself. Okay. And so the judgment, all right, you know, I feel is that like it wasn't working for you, but also that in the healing process, whatever has shown up, whatever has been like this soothing balm for your soul, you know, it's giving me the energy of like if you had a burn and somebody just came along and like rubbed some salve over it. So it's like it's not it's not totally healed, but like the irritation, the pain at the top, when you put that salve on it, it starts to really calm down, and it's bearable, and you can think straight, you can see straight, you can reason, you can, you know, feel other things, and instead of just this hurt, you start to feel some type of relief. And so I feel that in terms of the judgment, sometimes referring to second chances, I feel like you are looking, it feels like you've been given a second chance to create something brand new based off this new ideal, this new self-love, this new healing perspective that you have had from releasing some doctrine or something that wasn't previously working for you. And I think as this new belief continues to grow, that it'll be the new foundation, as the Ten of Pentacles. It'll be the new foundation that you are using to base, you know, what is my definition of success? What is my definition of happiness? What is my definition of, you know, truly giving, truly receiving, you know, and it's going to bring you to a place of your own emotional fulfillment with the Nine of Cups here. Because we do see the Seven of Cups here and the Nine of Cups. We don't see the Eight of Cups, but that's a step that has to be taken in this journey, is of course the walking away. And I feel like with this new foundation that you're starting to build, as a result of your healing process, it is definitely like allowing you to dream again, allowing you to hope again, and giving a sense of fulfillment with it. Okay, so any closing messages? And for this, I'm going to be using the Art of Life Tarot. It's a tarot deck that's kind of artsy, but it has like little quotes and messages on it that I think will be good to close out the reading here. So we'll give it a 3 shuffle. Please show us clearly what other clarifying information is needed for the collective for this particular reading. Thank you so much. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Any closing messages for the collective regarding this reading? Any closing messages for the collective regarding this reading? We have the Death card. I'll take one more, and then also the bottom of the deck. The Ten of Pentacles. And at the bottom, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Death card says, death twitches in my ear, live, he says, I am coming. The Ten of Pentacles says, not what we have, but what we enjoy constitutes our abundance. And the Knight of Pentacles says, the secret of success is constancy of purpose. So this definitely feels to me like the purpose has been refined. And I'm glad we brought that word purpose into this reading, because I definitely feel that energy, even though I wasn't able to articulate that. So yeah, whatever ego death or literally, you know, death of a belief or a philosophy that you previously had has come. You know, again, think of the wheel. Sometimes we're down, sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. Like, this is just part of the normal cycle. And I do feel this energy of the Ten of Pentacles, that it has helped you to result in redefining what you are viewing as abundance, how you are, what you're valuing, what you're considering to be success, and what you are considering to be like a new purpose for yourself. All right, let's just get one more here from messages from the universe. Okay. Oh, I love this. I love this deck so much. It's always so on point. Okay, it's never too late to start over. You have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. They are waiting for you. Notice them, seize them, and appreciate all that you have. Just relax and trust. All right, Ashe. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share, and please subscribe, and I will see you soon. Take really good care. Bye-bye.